Thank y'all for tapping in to another episode of the Water Whip Podcast, where dope conversations happen. And right now, we finna get into another dope conversation.
Through my eyes, you can see some sort of innocence, but listen to the sentences, beware of the premises. In a sense, I'm like Adam Sandler. I played water boy every day without the cameras. I was 18s on the maximum, flipping O's through my late teens like a spatula. Fast as I can bag it up, move it out and add it up. Wasn't too long before my jewelry started matching up.
Let's talk about this list.
Oh yeah, that's some bullshit.
Let's talk about it.
Women talking about that list talking about you can't take a woman to cheese.
That was somebody born after 2000 who made that list.
Did you see the chick in the video? It started with the video.
So a little context.
And that was a skit because they're together. That was made up. So while everybody going on and on, that wasn't even real.
To add to the skit though, the chick is dating outside of her race.
Outside of her race.
So she hasn't. To me, that tells me more mentally she has a different perception of where he's supposed to take her. You know what I mean? So it's a little more context. It drew that to me because she feels like I'm dating a white person, so he should be taking me to XYZ. That's what it told me.
But he had reservations to go to another restaurant, but she was late.
Yes.
Okay.
And
facts.
so he was like, "We gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory because you know."
Oh, that's how it went down.
Take you somewhere.
That's how it went down. Okay,
He had reservations.
He said it in the video.
Yeah, but she was late.
I ain't see the video. I just seen the list.
There's a real
that
video.
list was some booze.
It was a video, and then the list
Then the
came.
list.
She ain't that hot
okay.
either, but
Grown
She
folks,
wasn't.
grown
Somebody
women
looking
is
like
not.
this?
Grown women, guys, don't listen to that. Ain't
Please
no grown
don't.
ass woman. We gonna enjoy ourselves. We gonna make it do what it do. You
Take
ain't
me
gotta
to
spend
Cheesecake Factory.
I'm like, damn, a nigga can run up a check and keep Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, facts. And I like Cheesecake Factory. I don't want Applebee's though. Don't.
You could take me to Applebee's.
on the first
I just
date.
don't like Applebee's.
On the first date?
But I think
I
you
just
do,
don't like
What's wrong-
Applebee's.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Now I'll
whoa,
take
whoa.
Fridays. I
What's
don't
wrong
like
with
Applebee's.
Applebee's on the first date?
because that's
As a man, I want to hear this.
So as me, I look at it as if I, and this is not a slight. You know what I mean? I feel a little bit more like I want to make a different impression, or I definitely want to say I value the person a little more than getting a 2 for
On the
10.
first date, how
first
you
date.
value the person on the first date? Now I understand you want to make a better impression on the first date.
I
really do understand
I want the
that.
environment and the ambiance to be a little bit of who I am. You know what I mean? Applebee's is not who I am.
You're trying to
you know what I
set
mean?
the tone.
So
Right.
second
Trying to
date,
set
are we
the
just
tone.
kicking it? I get it. You know what I mean? But I can see drinks or getting to know each other. But Applebee's, like, look, we can at least do Longhorns or something like that. We ain't doing Applebee's. You know what I mean? Because I want a different type of feel.
I don't like Applebee's.
Setting. You know what I mean? Like first date, and don't get me wrong. If a guy just getting it together, you know, you trying to.
That's what I was about to say. Like, what if his funds is Applebee funds?
Look,
Like,
good
I can't.
Fridays. I just don't like Applebee's.
If and I say this to all my fellas, right? I've asked people this before. If a female or whoever really likes you, they gonna go to wherever you.
They gonna go
And they are.
wherever. Yeah.
McDonald's, look,
And we will.
This what's in the budget. You know,
Yep.
we're gonna go to McDonald's. We're gonna take a walk. in
If
the
I'm
park.
with you,
know,
I'm
you
with
gotta-
wherever my man with.
Let's have a picnic. I done had a
But
picnic. It was
first,
dope.
First date though, if you come at somebody like, "Hey, we going to McDonald's," then what's y'all impression of that? Like, if this dude first date like, "Hey, listen, I don't got it. Let's go to McDonald's." 9 out of 10, that's not about to fly.
Well, we did.
I'm going to say,
We
let's
definitely
take
doing-
that money. Let's go to the store and let's get some stuff and let's go to the park and let's have a picnic.
yeah, I mean, you got.
You ain't gonna say that on the first date.
If your pockets is fucked up, not before
If you being real to me on the first date.
we're talking,
Yeah,
and you're gonna let me know. I'm pretty sure in the process, like right now,
I really wanna take you somewhere.
I'm rebuilding, so I'm willing. If I like you, you know, this is about spending time. It ain't about
Right.
always spending your money.
Yes,
it's
about
about
the time.
spending time because we can get some money. Especially if you're ambitious and I like you, we can get some money, but you know, it's ways around things. And I've grown. I used to be very materialistic. I used to be a lot.
You grew out of that.
I grew out of that.
That's because
I mean, I like nice things. There's a difference between liking nice things and being materialistic.
Yes.
I like nice things, but I'm willing to give just as much as I'm willing to receive. That's why I'm not opposed to the whole 50-50 thing, but we just got to figure out how it's going to work. Because if you making 70%, I'm only making 30%, then that 50-50 ain't fair.
Yeah. Understood.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't
But
know.
I'm willing to play
Because she ain't like you draining her well.
50-50 is 50-50.
No, my
It
boy.
don't
Nah, my boy.
50-50.
So you gonna give me some money then? If you know what I'm saying? When
we'll break you off. We'll break
Okay,
you off,
so you
yeah.
still gonna give me some money. You gonna give me an allowance, even
You
if
gonna
I'm
pay half this rent though.
okay. All right, well then you gonna give me half of that back
That's
in
the way
my
I look at it.
allowance.
That's the way I look at it.
You gonna give me half of that back in my allowance?
Rio, where were you going on your first date? Because you trying not to give your opinion.
No, I go anywhere, but I wouldn't be opposed to Applebee's because
Would you suggest Applebee's though? Your first conversation, like, hey,
it depends on the conversation,
Depends on the person.
the person. If I got a humble person that ain't like you just said, like I'm cool with that. Like
let me
then I'm cool with that. Like
don't
let's
want
just
no
go chop.
Applebee's.
Let's go chop it up. Have a good time. I like a person that can have a good time anywhere.
So
Anywhere.
let me put this a little more perspective
Anywhere.
on it though.
I can't. I just don't like Applebee's.
This the one chick you've been shooting for, right? And you really like, you trying to land her, right? So you gonna go to Applebee's?
Make sure your funds right, because remember Elmo didn't have the funds his first day. He was trying to get.
I got it now. Damn it, I got
They
it
got
now.
Cash App now. See, they got Cash App and,
Yeah, the
and
world
Apple
is
Pay.
vast. I ain't
Right.
even going now. We're gonna put some barbecue on the grill. But I mean, if
Focus.
They keep somebody that can't hear me on the live and shit. What the fuck? I'm about to make a new one.
Elmo asked you a question.
but if this
Now,
one,
if I'm trying to bag her,
there we go.
it's a little different.
You tricking?
It ain't tricky.
It
to get
depends on
It
the
ain't tr-
person, like you said.
It depends on how you value it. To me, first date, it depends on how you value that person. You know what I mean? Like it's
So, all right. So, should a woman be offended then if a man says, "Let's go to McDonald's"?
No, because-
I mean, or Applebee's, because
No,
you
let's
said
stick
that.
on
Whoa,
Applebee's.
whoa.
Let's
Okay,
sit down
Applebee's,
spot.
Applebee's. But you said that first date shows that person how the man values her, what he thinks of her.
it
So if he
shows-
take you somewhere cheap on the first
No, let me
date,
put it in different. It shows how
Is it what you
bad,
see?
how bad he wants it. Right? I might meet Keisha over here. Keisha, we just vibe and we cool. You know what I mean? So if me and Keisha just got a good vibe, I know I can take Keisha to Applebee's. You ready? So it depends on how your vibe with the person. Let me say that. It depends on the vibe. You know what I mean? If you got a different vibe, then it don't make no chick lesser than the other one. But you might know I could take XYZ anywhere and we gonna kick it and vibe.
so if you meet Brittany and she's like, wait, bougie, you gonna take her to an upscale spot. But because Ebony is cool as shit, and just she can have fun anywhere, she
Ebony
gonna
gonna
get
get
she
downgraded,
stuck to
huh?
go to Applebee's.
If you put it in them terms, yes.
Damn.
That's not the context, but it depends on it. It
That's
depends
some
on-
shit right there, ain't
Depends
it?
on the other thing, how we
And
like
act
it.
bougie then.
Right.
Act bougie,
Act
dog.
bougie.
That's a fact. I'm giving you the game.
And that's why we respect that. We
Yeah,
respect
yeah,
that.
That's why we do this.
That's why we
I'm
do
giving you
this.
the game.
Okay,
Like,
all
if
right.
We giving y'all free game.
Yeah,
we
that's
just
why we
free
do
game.
we
this.
just kick it. I feel like I could take so and so to shoot pool. She gonna be all right. We gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like shit.
So
Damn,
you
that's
wouldn't-
fucked up though. Because if she too cool, ooh,
Dang.
That's out there. But he
fucked up.
said top notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. So.
Yeah.
What you
Damn.
want to do?
But damn, but it so she just, but she the one that deserved to go to the
'Cause she the
upscale
humble-
restaurant.
Because she the
But
humble one,
because she
right.
humble,
Here-
she
here-
gets the.
Here's what you missed though. She's more easygoing, which means she has a better opportunity and more. She's gonna get more time because she doesn't require that.
So what's the purpose of taking Brittany to the upscale thing?
Because we want to see if we can get that point. We want to see if we can get Brittany to that point. If we can't, then
So wait. So which one you appreciate more? Do you appreciate a woman that you can take to Applebee's, or appreciate a woman that you got to take to a motherfucking
Jeff
5-star
Ruby's
restaurant?
or
I
somewhere.
appreciate the woman that I can take to Applebee's.
Right. See,
But that
Flat out. Flat out.
don't mean our first date gonna be at Applebee's.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you gonna appreciate a woman that I could take to this front yard and walk back in the door. She gonna be happy.
if she gonna be happy.
She's gonna be happy.
I swear, if she okay with Applebee's on the first date, I think I love her.
You love it.
Nah, for real though. Like, I like a woman that, like I said, I like a woman who can just be
Just humble. Like
humble.
you
I
ain't
love
got
a
to
woman that's
spend a whole
humble.
life-
I swear I do. I swear I love a woman that's very humble and okay with shit that's, she appreciate the small shit.
Most women do though.
Most women don't.
Women. Most
we in
women-
Atlanta.
I'm saying
Where
women,
we at?
not
No.
They
matter
want,
where you
they
at.
want you to spend some cash.
Spend some money.
Hey,
They want you to spend some money down this bitch. And it costs. Everything costs down here.
Yeah, that's the fact. That's a big fact.
Yeah, so that's different.
Okay.
Everything fucking costs down here. Most women don't want, this nigga ain't spending no money.
right.
You going to Applebee's and Fridays and
Like,
I can roll with Fridays. I
bullshit
just
Mexican
don't like
spots
the food.
and shit.
I like my Mexican spot.
Right.
Give me
Love it.
some of
See what I'm
that
saying?
dip.
I love a Mexican spot.
Oh, give me some of that dip with the shrimp and the chicken and the steak. Oh man, listen.
I like Popeyes. You know what I mean? Go to Popeyes.
I like some red beans
Not the
and
first
rice.
date.
Nah, I ain't going to.
Cause you can't sit down in Popeyes. It don't look good.
That's my go-to.
You look dusty sitting in Popeyes.
You gotta take it somewhere. You gotta take it up out of there. Popeyes
Nigga
look
look
dusty.
Nigga look dusty
You
sitting in
can pick
Popeyes.
something up from her on the way. Like I'm stopping at Popeyes. You want something for I fall
There you
through?
go. There you go.
How y'all see you go in there and you see a couple sitting in Popeyes? How y'all looking at them? They look dusty.
Dusty.
Time's hard, baby.
See what I'm saying?
The
Nah.
motherfuckers that working there, you like, oh, okay, all right. My
But
dad.
it's different. It's different. It could be just if y'all been together and y'all kicking the door. Cause so I done went and I done had somebody rap with me while I was doing, my little side hustle, my little DoorDash and stuff like that. And somebody went and rode with me. And when I was sitting waiting on some more stuff to come through, we sat and ate at Zaxby's.
Nah, I fucked with Zaxby's
I
though.
like
But-
Zaxby's.
So
Zaxby's ain't Popeyes.
Zaxby's ain't
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Listen to the name, Zaxby's. It sounds
Zaxby's
goddamn-
way overrated. Popeyes way better.
Hey, look.
Popeyes do taste better than
Since we
Zaxby's. Not
talking
they
about-
salads.
we
Right.
talking about fast.
but you're not gonna go sit in Popeyes. You'll sit in Zaxby's.
Nigga, Bojangles better than Popeyes.
Oh, here we go.
No,
No, the
Shit,
hell they
y'all fooling.
That's soggy ass chicken.
negative.
Bojangles have better size, everything.
That's
They got
white-
real green beans,
That's
everything.
white people chicken.
Nah, hell nah.
You like
I gotta take
mayonnaise
y'all around
chicken.
the corner.
You
I gotta
like
take y'all around
mayonnaise
the
Popeyes
corner.
is nigga chicken.
You like mayonnaise chicken.
I gotta take y'all around the corner. I'm salty too. I'm salty.
Hey, but-
Neither one.
but-
Hey, she don't live by no Popeye. Bojangles.
Yes, I do.
It's a Bojangles down.
Yes, it is.
It's a Bojangles down in the country.
It sure is. It's a Bojangles
listen,
closer than Popeyes. Thank you.
It's Popeyes on every goddamn exit.
Every
Like,
exit.
That don't mean nothing.
And they all filled up.
That don't mean
The
they
lines
good.
long.
Everything's filled up in Atlanta.
Don't come from my country either.
You pull out the Bojangles, you can get straight in. Ain't nobody
Ugh, yeah.
Y'all fooling. It's a
mad?
line around this corner.
They so slow
I
they
know
gotta
you
have
mad.
Cut this
Jake.
shit.
they have breakfast at night. They
They
still
better
got
knock the whole table over. Because don't nobody want
I
no
swear,
nasty ass Bojangles.
Popeyes don't even serve breakfast.
But so what happened to the nigga that did the DoorDash and ate the Zaxby with you though? What? So that's love right there. If a nigga gonna go ride and take his time,
You know what? And he might be watching. He kind of threw me off a little bit because although it was a vibe, you asked me for some pussy. And I ain't like that. We wasn't there. And that just
So what point did he ask you? What's-
Look at her face.
let me straighten my face up.
ASAP.
he must have felt comfortable
He
doing it.
clearly, I mean, but it was a vibe, but it wasn't time yet. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just,
yeah.
it wasn't. It
I
did,
saw it was.
the
Fellas.
holy. Let me tell you something. Only way a motherfucker gonna give some pussy for me is if the Holy Trinity agrees. Now the Holy Trinity is my mind, my
Right.
heart, and my pussy. If all of them come together, like, oh yeah. Then yeah, but if one is out of whack, we got a hung jury. It's over. You ain't get this. It's slow for you. You ain't get none
She
of
says
this.
the hung jury.
So fellas, word to
Man, the
don't,
shit she
don't ask, fellas.
No,
don't
for
ask.
real, because quite honestly, a woman gonna let you know when it's time
Yeah.
for her to give you some pussy. She you ain't gotta ask.
You ain't
for
gotta
it.
ask. You gonna
And
know.
you know good and damn well if you showed up to a point and enough experiences in her life
No, I get it.
to where, like, all right, she gonna show you, she gonna give you some pussy. Don't ask for it. You ain't gotta ask for it. Not the first time.
Yeah, I understand it.
It just wasn't time. and then the thing about that is, when I explained it to them, they said they understood it, and then the inconsistency began.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I said-
He wanted you to know, like,
Yeah.
listen, you didn't see
But my whole thing is, while we talking, you free to fuck who you want to,
Yeah,
cause
Well,
you
he-
not
he-
my man. So go ahead on and
Yeah, once y'all be like, y'all ain't better give us none. You right. The inconsistency
Yeah.
start.
Y'all
You
start
right.
backing
But
up.
you had no business
But when y'all
asking me for no
trying-
pussy at that point
it's
because we
pressure.
wasn't there.
But we want you to
Money
know.
was spent.
So
No,
Wait, no money was spent?
No money was spent,
He
and that
has
wasn't
Zaxby's.
even a point though. It's just that we weren't there. You could. It was getting close, but we
Yeah,
weren't
so-
there. Like,
So if he ain't got no skin in the game, no money, like
Skin in the game.
he gambling. So at that point,
Yeah.
fellas, if you ain't spend no money, don't ask for shit. You know what I mean? Just go.
it
with
ain't
the
even
flow.
about a motherfucker spending money. Though.
Exactly. It's not.
It ain't. I mean, that helps though. Trust me, that helps. It helps, but it ain't all about that, you know.
Yeah.
But you had no business asking me for no pussy, sir.
You said no money was spent?
No money was spent.
He ain't
Yeah,
paid for the Zaxby's.
Nah, you can't. You
Well,
can't.
he paid for the
Okay, that's money.
Nah, that don't
Oh,
count.
fuck out of here.
They don't count.
Thank you.
Yeah, they don't count.
Because
They don't count. That little
Stop
shit,
playing.
that
You're
little
right,
shit
you're
ain't
right.
about
there
nothing.
wasn't even no alcohol involved.
Yeah, it's got to be alcohol involved.
I spent my gas riding
Yeah, it's got to be alcohol involved for it to
Oh,
be.
God.
I
And then
love
it
my
wasn't-
fellas, man, but we fuck up royally, man.
Oh, all day long.
He's not a bad
All
person.
day-
Because guess what, though? Guess what?
All
And
day
today it
long.
might have worked for him. So I can't hold that against him because somebody at this point with him, it may have worked for him before. Like, well,
That don't work.
I'm just trying to, you know.
So as a dude, right? I'm gonna ask you flat out ask. Hey, when do we get this? 9 out of 10, that don't work. You're not.
Yeah.
Getting it. That's never been successful for me.
Yeah.
So I mean, to each his own. Maybe they sending dick pics, whatever they doing, but that does not work. Like that does you
That's
flat
still
out.
ain't
Oh,
gonna
those
get you in.
the dick pic.
Yeah.
You could have all the chicks and you flat out ask for it. You're not gonna get it 9 out of 10. So
And let it happen. Wait till y'all alone together.
Because you
Start
usually don't get
caressing
it.
and
You usually don't get it asking for it.
yeah.
It's awkward. Can I get some pussy? Can I get some pussy?
when you gonna give me this pussy?
You want to do it? It's
mean,
always
so-
awkward.
But it's a difference if you like in the moment. You know what I mean?
God.
Like, hey, listen. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we kind of here. But if you just ride, you like, or you got to text this shit like, maybe you put an LOL on the end of it. But it's
No.
But
What
I'm
up, what up,
saying
y'all?
that,
You're
that,
gonna
does,
miss AJ
that doesn't
Monroe
work, man.
here at
That
Water
don't
Whip
work for us,
Podcast.
fellas. We got to stop doing that. We gotta.
It ain't gonna never stop though.
As a
'Cause
dude,
it does work for
It
somebody.
works with some females
Yeah, it
though.
does.
That's why
It
you
does.
can't
It
knock a
does.
nigga for asking or for doing certain things. Cause 9 times out of 10, it probably worked with the next bitch.
in my mind, that's a Hail Mary. Like you
That's
might
just
hit
like,
that
why
shit.
would a nigga send a dick pics? And this niggas with lil dick sending dick pics. Like, you a bold motherfucker. I'm just saying. Cause it clearly it may have worked with somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Yep.
Because today's
Sometimes.
society, you just never know. You got people like. Okay, so what y'all think about Sexy Red and this lip gloss line? I mean, is it
like
with
Sexy Red.
No. I said with this
Oh,
lip,
the lip gloss
line.
line, like it's named after some coochie.
Gonorrhea, coochie
yeah,
juice,
STDs,
fuck me
yeah.
on my period, booty hole brown. Like, do y'all think she's going too far? Or is she along the lines with what society is now? That whole super shock, super raunchy, like.
Sexy Red is obviously promoting the hood rat ghetto side of it. So it's gonna be something.
Not only promoting this, it's money behind that.
What new
Yeah,
song?
so
Rich
it's gonna
Baby
be a
Daddy?
certain percentage of people that buy it. I think, but myself personally, she's going too far with it. You know what I mean? So gonorrhea, naming it off of STDs is just too much. Like, you know, so
Like, who the fuck know what gonorrhea green look like? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I got a little Sexy Red thing. So, but
Ah.
yeah, I like sexy.
Okay.
Sexy.
Ah.
But naming stuff after
Miami.
she who she is. That's what I like. I guess that's what I
Miami.
like. Yeah.
Hey,
Sexy
listen.
Red.
Although I'm happy for her that she's getting to the bag like she is, but she trash.
Why you looking at me like that?
Trash.
Sexy Red, all right.
Trash.
She trash. Listen,
Rap
I-
wise, she ain't that good. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what else? What? That's why I'm looking at you
Like,
like
what
this.
else?
Like
She built like Santa's little helpers.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I can't explain it.
you can't explain
Us
it.
guys got things for women we can't explain. So I
that's what they said about Glorilla.
You like the ratchet? You like the?
Glorilla too skinny. Sexy Red, I like
What
the
the
little
fuck?
rat. Yeah, Glorilla too
She
skinny.
Sexy
Glorilla-
Red about 3
But-
pounds heavier than
But
Glorilla.
Glorilla's a better rapper.
And she
She
is.
is.
Glorilla,
Yeah,
Sexy
yeah.
Red is appealing to the ratchet You know what I mean? Like my coochie hole brown.
But that's how Cardi B came out.
Coochie hole brown.
Your booty hole brown.
Cardi B is not.
She appealed to the ratchet when she came out.
She did, but she ain't as ratchet as Sexy
Not
Red.
as ratchet.
With
You
the
right.
hair.
Now see, Cardi B makes music. I can deal with, but Sexy Red makes.
But she
music.
appealed to the ratchet when she came out. She
But
did.
she's turned bougie though. She
'Cause
went
the
from
money.
ratchet to bougie. But
'Cause she got
Sexy
money,
Red
yeah.
still got the money right here. Got the red hair. You know what I mean? Looking for the whole. Like she's still. You know what I mean?
For the hoe.
Yeah. So you can't tell me.
that shit
I mean,
is trash.
The rap is trash. Yeah.
Swear.
Don't side
real
out.
quick.
I'm side-eyeing you because
Run it
I
up
need.
then.
What happened?
Oh, no, I was just saying.
Oh.
This the cast and crew, y'all. This the crew. I was just saying we had went up real quick.
Yeah, we ran
Oh,
it
we
up.
up. Okay.
Hold on, wait. Ooh,
Get it.
what happened? Okay.
No, I need to know. You're not gonna get off.
Sexy Red.
Yeah, what
what
is
is
it?
it?
You said you got a thing for her. I need to know.
With Sexy Red, to me, she is who she is. You know what I mean? And I like.
So she's transparent. Okay.
I like the little bit of ratchetness. You know what I mean? I gotta.
Niggas love some
That,
rap.
you said you like the
Nigga.
little bit of ratchetness.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot.
The little bit.
That's a whole lot of
That's
rest.
a whole
boy.
lot of.
I think a lot of some of it's for the camera, but I like Sexy Red.
Nah.
She is who she is. Like, you know what I mean? Like so for me, guys got what they like. She the right size. Her butt ain't too big. This ain't that. So I mean,
I do like the fact that she's natural though.
I got.
Hold
a little,
on.
I got a little Sexy
What if
Red.
your daughter idolizing Sexy Red?
So
So now he don't like her now. He don't like her now.
So it's not about what I like. You know what I mean? At the same time, I believe I was thinking about this the other day. The funny thing, like, what if my daughter listened to Sexy Red? You know what I mean? So
What if she idolizing Sexy
she
Red
ain't,
though?
but my daughter ain't idolizing Sexy.
Well,
Red.
what
know
if
that?
she idolizing
She's
her?
not,
How you know?
because I know my daughter.
What if she What if she
What if
is,
at
though?
some point in time she
my,
does?
My daughter doesn't have colored hair. She doesn't do certain things.
What if
Like,
she
so-
turned all that over to overnight?
Yeah, we'll have to have a talk. Like,
Yeah, now you don't like Sexy
So,
Red.
no, I would say that is more of a question with me and my daughter. Like, hey, listen, what's going on? You know what
So
I mean?
if
Like-
she's watching this podcast and she says she hear her daddy say, "Oh, I got a thing for Sexy Red,"
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
And-
my daughter gonna be more likely not to be like Sexy Red. You know?
okay, all right, okay.
But my daughter is not a Sexy Red type. You know? She in bed at like 10.
Sexy Red Daddy said the same thing about her. Like,
Yeah, now we pull up and we see that Daddy might be on stage. Oh, hey, I'm looking for now. If you're making a little money, but let's not take this too far. You
but
know what I mean?
see, and then that's the thing, the money. I'm pretty sure the more ratchet and
Yep.
grouchy.
The money.
Because
it was
Meek
money
Mills
driven.
exposed it and was saying that when they talk more about killing and guns and
Of
gang
course.
and violence, they get more
The
money.
numbers go up.
They get more money. And he said the way he counteracts that is when he goes on podcasts and different things like that, and he talks about the positive things. He gives more back to the community to try to tell guys, look, this is not your what rite of passage to be a thug, to go to jail, to do different things like that. So he says that's the way he counteracts that.
Yeah, I believe everybody has a price, right? Right.
What you mean?
Everybody has a price that they
Meaning like you'll let a nigga fuck you in the ass for $1 million?
something like that.
Oh, okay. So everybody has a price. Okay.
Okay. Listen, there are some
Hey,
things that.
would y'all marry a foreigner
Well,
for the right price? So they can get their green card?
hell yeah.
She said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll move him in. Shit, let's go. Move in.
For the right price.
Yeah.
Everybody got a price.
It depends. Now that particular thing, but
Right.
I said married though.
Do it.
That's marriage.
Well,
Because you got to marry him.
yeah, I mean it's a
But
business. That's a business
what's coming
transaction.
with the marriage?
You
A
never know.
business
They just want to
transaction.
get her. They want to get her.
A lot of them don't want. They just want to have papers to get.
Yeah, they want to get
They're
her.
not looking for you to be with them or you to.
Yeah.
And they just want. You got to be married for.
But I
think,
have-
like 5
A certain
years.
amount of time.
Like 5 years. So you got to sign up to be married, but then you just get a divorce.
Could y'all do that for the right price?
I'm already on my first divorce. I ain't got time.
100,000,
Nah, that ain't enough.
200, million.
I
You ain't
bet.
turning down no million.
Bet.
100,000. We say.
Dum, dum, dum.
Okay, and then I got to be married to this person for 5 years.
Yeah, but you ain't got to be together for 5 years.
No, because they come checking. You got to pretend. It's a lot of shit that go with that. I know people that's done did it.
It's a business transaction.
Yeah.
It's
Know people
acting
that did it.
and
And the money ain't adding.
It don't matter.
No.
It ain't the math. Ain't
The math ain't mathing.
They ain't checking. You got to be up out of here. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
as soon as they leave, you gonna run out the back door. You gonna hop the fence. Your car parked over there is still running.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a question. How old were you when you first?
Had oral sex. Like,
No. When you first start being curious, as in of sex.
Oh shit! It was early for me. Shit.
yeah, because I was grinding. I mean,
I was sneaking and watching my mama pornos.
I
and shit.
know.
trying to rewind it back to the exact part where it was at.
Hey, you see them VHSs with the blank? They
Look.
blank? Like, oh no, I know
With
with
the
the blank
X,
shit. The VHS with the blank? Oh, ain't nothing on this picture. Oh, pop that in.
Like, how old were you when you first jacked off?
What damn?
Dog water.
I was 14.
It was something like that.
I was 14. I watched.
It was something like that.
I watched it. So personally, I didn't exactly know. I knew how it worked, but that was the first time something came out. You know what I mean? And I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? Because
He said, I can make babies.
no, it was like I wasn't prepared. So shit was everywhere. Like, oh,
What the fuck is that?
like, so he was the very first one. So I was 14, and I figured out like something comes out of this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean?
What the
Other
fuck
than
was that?
pee.
And I was watching a famous porn star. I can't remember her name, but I'm still in love with you. But
Back
But
then,
you don't
there wasn't
remember
no
her
white
name?
girls back then. That's all I
she
seen was white
black. She was
porn.
black. I can't remember her name, but
And she had a hairy coochie.
You already know the hairy shit.
hey, back in the day, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So, but I was 14. I remember, the exact night. You know what I mean? Like,
You was 14.
It was
too?
something around there.
Okay.
You jacked
yeah.
off?
How old were you when you first got your first finger?
Self?
No.
Got fingered.
Got fingered,
So-
yes.
That's middle school shit.
Willingly, like, because you know what happened at 11.
Willingly.
About 13. 13.
How did you and you and you?
because you seen that though.
How old were you when you first got fingered?
The claw.
It was my 14th birthday.
Oh, you got fingered on your birthday?
Oh,
Damn, motherfucker brought you this cake and
It was planned.
It was.
It was so
Wait.
romantic.
Oh, damn.
What did you wear? You wore like a skirt? You wore because that's part.
You need easy access.
Yeah,
You definitely need easy
It
access.
Put your
was-
Wednesday panties
I
to the
had
side.
on like this purple and black pleated like
Wait, you
two-piece.
remember? Ah, damn.
This shit was
Too big.
premeditated.
You remember? You remember the outfit you had on when you first
Yes,
got
it
fingered?
was a two-piece little skirt set. It was purple and black, little
It was a
pleated.
skirt. See, skirt.
Had to be.
But
Little
fellas,
fast ass tennis skirt.
but tell me this though, for real, the first time did you smell your finger?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean,
It ain't official, yeah.
everybody does though. Everybody after the first finger, you gonna smell that finger to see like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Nigga, we made it.
So what did you think about it?
It smell like, we just wanted to see if it smell like
smell
pussy.
like?
My first finger? Shit, I don't
What does it
remember.
smell? What did it smell like?
Smell like coochie.
But you done had a bad finger though. You be like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, but
Nah, when I'm that age, I ain't wasn't no bad finger then. Everything's accepted.
he a savage. You right?
Everything was
He
accepted at that age.
He was a savage.
Ooh-wee.
Teenage savage,
You know how
grown
the
man
young niggas do?
savage.
Slime, you know what I mean?
Stinky pinky.
Wipe your nose.
Wipe your
Wipe his
nose.
nose.
God damn it.
Y'all some savages.
But yeah, you smell that finger after that. But yeah, but when I first figured out how to get something out, I was 14. Like, oh, so
So you said yours went everywhere. Did y'all? I done heard stories about when y'all guys were younger, like y'all jack off in a sock. Is that true?
you use whatever is accessible. So you don't.
You never jacked
So
off
the
in a
first
sock
time
when I
you
was a
don't
kid.
you don't like
I
have.
never heard that one before.
See,
So for me, right, I had on like my clothes and it like went everywhere in the clothes. But then
Whoa, wait a minute.
Then you premeditate.
You was in your pants, like you was jacking off in your pants.
I was under the cover, yeah.
and you had clothes on.
And I'm rubbing this thing, you know what I mean? And it exploded on me, yeah.
it exploded.
I ain't like pulling him out.
When I blow up, you blow up.
Yeah, like, I wasn't prepared for it exactly. So you know what I mean. But after that, you know whatever's accessible.
See, man, I was having sex early, so I wasn't into a lot of jacking off.
Now your first was they older than you or the same age?
My first time, he was older. It was like 3 years. Because I was always hanging with my older cousins. I'm the oldest, so I don't got a big brother or a big sister. I was always hanging with my cousins that's 3-4 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
They was already fucking. Like my first time having sex, I was in Warner Hills in the projects at a house party.
Shout out to City
Took you in
Coon.
the room. And
You know what I mean? It was a house party. Well, we snuck upstairs. She was 3 years older than me. I was probably about fucking 12 years old.
Damn. Where's she at? You going to jail?
I know she is still, but I am saying her name. But yeah, it was 3 years older than me. So
Did you nut the first time or did it?
No, because I was only 12. I ain't hear puberty yet.
Oh.
Fucked up. But I stuck my shit in some shit.
Mine, it was like 2, 5, 6 points.
Savage.
It's over.
My first time.
But I didn't have sex till I was 16 for the first time. So
Was it a quickie?
oh yeah, fuck.
Real quick.
Condom. I thought she was pregnant. Like it's over. You know what I mean, like that's the first time I felt it. Like whoa, it wasn't no longer 2 minutes. It wasn't no longer.
Oh, it was raw dog the first time? Was yours?
Yeah, raw dog first time
It
for
went
me.
straight
yeah.
in. Yeah. So
Oh, you were shooting dog water, so yours don't count.
So I was at a party. You know what I mean? And my friend's sister was, feeling me, I guess. You know what I mean? We wandered to one of the little back rooms, and that's where it happened at. You know what I mean? So, but it was 2 minutes.
Was you scared? Was it hard for her to convince you? Was you like,
Absolutely.
were y'all both virgins? Was she a virgin?
So I had a different encounter, right? So I was prepared for this moment. You know what I mean? So I had a girl, right? Probably about a month before. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking it's about to go down. We done skipped school, and my friend got the other girl. So I got the one girl, and she stripped down. We both ain't got nothing on, and she said before you put it in, you got to eat it.
Yeah, he was eating pussy then.
So listen,
you got to lick it.
So listen,
Before
you
you
know, I'm like, okay, I gotta, let's experience this. So I get down there, took a little sniff. Like, nah, I ain't eating that. Like, so I put my shit on, and I walked home. And now, listen, we had skipped school, so my aunt was like, "What you doing home?" I said, "I got sick."
How did it let you go?
Definitely got sick. That pussy smell got him sick.
The smell was like, so that's why I say like I smelt it like, like this. I definitely ain't eat
And
this.
so she was a teenager talking about you got to eat this pussy.
She was.
Yeah,
She was.
you see what I'm saying?
So
Damn.
She stripped. I got right here, like, you know what I mean, like oh no, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to pull this off.
So if she wasn't smelly, you would have ate your first pussy.
So I'm gonna say she probably at that age, it just smelled. It didn't smell like
Nothing you wanted to put in your mouth.
Yeah, it didn't smell like nothing that you know what I mean, that I thought how I thought.
So it was probably just regular pussy and you ain't know.
Yeah, it had a smell to it though. I'm gonna say that.
Did it smell like sweat? What
But I had the same girl. So I was really cheating. I had the same girlfriend from 6th grade to like 10th grade, but I didn't even break my virginity with her. It was with somebody else.
Damn.
Yep.
Speaking of that eating pussy story, I got one of them. I got a eating pussy story that I never told.
Exclusive.
Early. It's more where that came from. Early in the eating pussy stage, eating coochie stage. Well, I never liked it. Never liked eating coochie. I hated that shit. It took me a while to get comfortable eating some coochie. I was dealing with this chick, right? This was my girl at the time. I done double back spent the block with my baby mama, right? I done came back to the girl I was fucking with. loving on her, kissing on her and shit. She like, you be eating pussy. I'm like, oh, damn. So I was a rookie. I ain't cleaned up too good. I ain't washed my face too good. And I know you brought this up earlier when we was talking about it.
No, that was still.
Oh, so when you brought that up, I say, damn, I got a story like that.
That's deep.
I was eating some pussy and didn't wash my face too good and brought that shit home.
Wow.
She said, you been eating some pussy. I'm like, I backed up like, no, motherfucker, wait, what you talking about? Hell nah. You
trying
tripping.
to fight and shit. No, good and goddamn
Nigga,
will. Your ass was
nigga
out
about
there
21 years old and shit.
Damn.
carpet munching.
I'm lying like, motherfucker, what the fuck you mean? Hell nah. Trying to smell. No, what? No, what?
So what did you do? Did you like went and
Snuck off to the bathroom, washed my face real good. After it was too late, though. It's too late now, nigga. Cause she don't smell. Yeah, you busted and disgusted.
Oh, God.
And I know that was heartbreaking to kiss a nigga and you smell some
Man.
pussy.
You talking about heartbreak?
I know that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You'd have got punched in your shit.
Man.
And you'd have had to take it because you was dead ass motherfucker wrong.
Damn.
Then you put that bitch pussy on my face like I'm eating pussy too? Oh, nigga. Go on that gay shit, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. The disrespectful shit that y'all do.
Gonna make my face
Y'all
go.
is so
It was early. I was young. I was probably, like I said, maybe about I was in my early 20s. I was early as
I've
fuck.
never had this story.
Y'all
like that.
so disrespectful. Like y'all don't care.
And then
I ain't
y'all,
know though.
Nah.
No, it's not the fact that I didn't care.
Nah.
I just didn't clean up well.
No. The fact
I
that
didn't
you
know that
still
you could,
cheated
like-
and you still
I didn't know you can smell it like that. I didn't know it was.
So what if she came to you and she had the smell of balls on her chin? And then what?
That's a little different.
right. It's always
Is it
different.
really? How is it different?
The balls got to really stink to be on you.
See, and-
Balls close to your asshole, so it just depends on. Yeah, it depends. Okay.
Okay.
that just brings me to
you going.
but that just brings me to why y'all can't
Take what they dish.
that part. Take what y'all dish out. Why? Don't do the shrug, the shoulder shrug. I need an answer.
So we look at sex differently than y'all.
No, I'm not even talking about sex. Like everything in general that y'all
We
put
look at
on
it-
us.
We look at it different. It's a different outlook. We don't care about sex or that stuff as much as women do.
Yeah, there's no emotional attachment. For
So with us, we look at if I cheat, I could just. Cindy got a fat ass. You know what I mean? She got some big titties. I wanted to try that. You know what I mean? But for women, you got to be more emotionally attached to this dude to go outside, and that's where we become like. So you know, like you must be feeling this nigga. You like him. You know what I mean? Because for us, we're more naturally the hunter. The women are the hunted, and you got to let them
What
in.
if sex isn't even in the picture? I'm not even talking about sex. Like, okay.
It's always in the picture.
No.
It's
like
always in the picture.
You took somebody to dinner. It wasn't no sex involved. You just took somebody to dinner. Okay, you took them to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I go to dinner. Same scenario. You took her to dinner. I went to
Now
dinner.
you fucked him.
Yes. It's like left field.
Nigga ain't just taking the bitch to dinner and not
Right.
getting no pussy, but
Facts.
you did.
It's the thought of it. We think you did something.
But you did. You took a bitch to dinner and,
And
ain't
you
get
didn't
no
get no
pussy.
pussy.
Maybe
Right.
maybe I did.
You know what? I can't take you.
I'm
not
the
doing it.
provider. Goddammit. No, I'm joking. But
Nah,
So
he
it's
ain't.
right,
Nah, he ain't.
right. So it goes back to that.
You
right.
dead ass.
But I mean, at the same time, like I mean, it's more of an We look at it like if you let this nigga get to this point, you know what I mean, it's a problem. You know what I mean, so we can fight to a certain point. You know what I mean, and then you know what I mean, but that's how we look at it. That's just how it's like more. I seen a little skit where a woman was like, he was like, I took a woman. I had sex with 7 women. She's like, oh, I went to dinner, and the dude like fell out, grabbed his chest. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Yeah.
We look at it a little different. So
Hey, y'all,
That's some shit.
everything what goes around comes around eventually, right? Y'all think Harry Coochie coming back eventually?
Not mine.
Eventually, is it gonna come back?
No.
I don't know. I don't nobody like hair in their food.
Nah, it's so our.
It's a,
It just be sweaty. I don't like the way that it just be
musty. It's
Yeah.
musty.
It musty. It be musty.
But
Mercy.
an older cat told me this about 2 weeks ago. He said, sexually wise, the black community is more open, so it's not gonna come back because we more open to oral sex and other things.
Yeah.
Before it was only the white people doing it. It wasn't black
Yeah.
people. Black women wasn't sucking. You know what I mean? You had white girl over here. You pull up and that's their first thing. So
Yeah.
I don't think it'll come back.
They was sucking dick early.
Yeah, and that's one.
It's not sex. It's just.
So Harry Coochie ain't coming back.
No.
You like hairy coochie?
I used to.
I did
I'm talking about
too.
now.
That was-
Right now.
No, not now. Nah.
That was a thing back in the day. Like, oh, she got a boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She got a wolf down there.
Yeah,
Boy,
that's the thing. Like when you younger, like damn.
I be on 10 when I'm late for my wax appointment. Like,
You ain't used to.
So women think they gotta be white.
So you saying you always
Of course, I didn't always
Right.
wax.
That's
It's
what I'm
easier
saying.
to slide it across your face.
But it was a trend. It got trendy
But we don't
to
care.
shave.
We
Trend
don't-
that was it got trendy.
Guys don't care, believe it or not. I mean,
But even
course
in
y'all-
high
y'all
school, I
savages.
was doing the diamond or the little landing strip. Yeah.
But see, it got trendy. That's why I
But
said
it's different.
what
I
if
was a
it's trendy?
cheerleader in high school, so we had to
part.
shave.
So what if it gets
had to
trendy
get
for the bush to
anything
come back?
Nah,
I don't like
the
that.
bush ain't coming back.
I like it nice and
Maybe
smooth.
for not 40-year-olds, but younger daughters.
Like you said,
I ain't worried about no younger bitches.
No, I ain't
Oral.
saying y'all worried about, but I'm just saying like y'all think it'll come back. It's
No,
not
like
ash.
Elmo said, it's too much oral. It's too much open. Nah, I don't think it's
the
coming
younger
back.
generation.
I
is
don't
wild,
know. I
man.
don't know.
So you don't have some hairy pussy?
What I'm saying is it might not be for us. I'm saying it, but what goes around comes around.
But it has been. It's been spinning the block. I
Yeah,
don't
what
think.
goes around comes
but
around.
prior
I'm
to
not saying for us.
Right.
But prior to the hairy pussy era,
Daughters, y'all daughters.
but prior to the hairy pussy era, there was no shaved pussy era. So
That's what I'm saying.
now we in the shaved pussy era, and that's what they like. So most niggas like at least a waxed or landing shit. They don't like all that super hairy bushy shit.
So
Like
should men be shaving more?
Yep.
yes,
Yes.
See,
So where would a guy go to get shaved though? Where
In his
fucking
bathroom?
Right.
Okay, I'm just
The fuck?
Because women go to the place like so. Guys,
we go get waxed. Now you want to go ahead and get
Hold
waxed.
on.
Go
get waxed.
Go ahead and get waxed.
I'm
Maybe-
checking. I mean,
hey, I don't know. Women may need to open the shop up like that for men.
Doing.
Call it doing yo.
Watch how many of them be pulling up every week like a haircut. I got my hair cut, about to go get this. You know what I mean?
And we
Like,
give you happy ending at the end,
See,
like
now,
the
you
Chinese.
can't do that.
No.
The Chinese
No,
people do it all
no.
the time.
Niggas in there then. Happy ending.
you gonna have the wrong type of niggas. in
A
there.
shave
Yep.
and a happy ending.
No, it ain't a shave; it's a wax.
Take it from me.
But you
ain't
know
about
what
to
you
wax
could
down there.
shave? Niggas get
Hell
waxed.
nah, not
Niggas
down
get
there.
waxed. Yes, they do.
Waxed.
Waxed. Do you know it's
called
the same
manscaped.
down there as men
what?
and women?
Manscape.
Manscaped.
Yeah, men and women. You got to think about it. Everybody's the same before the clitoris turns into a penis.
Yeah,
so
but-
them little that meat down there where your balls is at, women got that. That's called the labia majora.
Niggas ain't getting a shit.
Yes, they do. Yes, they
Waxed?
do. Yeah.
But stay away from the happy ending. Just keep it.
Okay. No happy ending.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Cause niggas gonna want something else. You gonna look, girl.
Shit,
No,
that is the happy
that's
ending.
the happy ending when they get the jacka. You want the happy ending? I done spoke to guys and asked them, have they ever had a happy ending or what did it consist of in a massage? And
What they say?
it,
Cause I ain't never went in there.
they get jacked off because when
Oh,
they're
jack
getting a
off.
massage,
That's what it
they
is.
get erect.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then you want happy ending? They say, yeah. And they just jack the, send them about their business.
Happy ending.
I thought the happy ending was some head.
I
No,
thought it was
it's,
some head,
it's,
too.
it's a jack. But that's what he said. That's what he thought initially.
Yeah,
he was
got the-
waiting on her to. He about to- he about to-
about the mud. Hey, come on down here.
No, she
Nigga had a
just,
whole case now.
Yeah.
she said he said she just jacked it. So I said, oh, okay, alrighty.
That
So
nigga got
that's
a whole case after
That's
that.
a happy ending.
Is there ever the right time to break up with somebody?
Yeah.
I mean, for the breaker-upper.
For instance, if me and you, we know this ain't working out, and we just going through the motions. Then in the midst of me deciding or you deciding like, okay, I'm finna call it quits. One of us have a traumatic death in our family, like mother, child, someone dies close to us. So of course, you're not going to break up with that person because they just lost somebody, right? But is there a time that you break up with somebody after they lost somebody?
Nah, that's tough though, cause like, what if you've been wanting to break up and you like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them Friday, and then
Friday, daddy died.
Yeah,
right.
Thursday,
That's what I'm
mama,
saying.
daddy died. You like, damn, this ain't a good time now.
Right. So how long do you wait to after that? To after they bury the person, or do you just go ahead and
Sunday
chop it up? Like I still got to go.
Just do it on Sunday.
On Sunday. They ain't even buried their people yet.
Let them go to work, and then they come home and with a Dear John letter and like,
I'm out of here. Everything's gone.
by the time you
I'm just
get
saying,
this
though, it ain't-
letter.
Like, is there?
It's case by case.
So what's your case? When would you do it?
It's just case by case. Depends what that person been going through.
Y'all already ain't been rocking. Yeah,
But you already been working on your exit plan. See what I'm saying?
And they already felt it. And just because, you can be there for them, but they pretty much, you can pretty much feel it when it's over. Like,
But would you still be the person that be like, you know what? I know you just lost your daddy, but
I would try to be, because I don't hate that person. You know what I mean? And at that point in time, typically is when your love is being shown for that person. You know what I mean? Like, if they lost somebody, you probably could have felt a certain way, but your empathy and sympathy for that person is going to cause you to be like, because prime example, a relationship that I was in with somebody for a plethora of years, 2 months prior, I'm like, look, I can't afford to invest another ounce of love into you. I'm over you. I'm done. And it didn't quite end, but I was planning my exit, and then something happened, traumatic, and then at that point, I went into protective mode. You know what I mean? I went into trying to help and fix it, and do all this other stuff. But in the back of my mind, I still didn't want to be there, but the human in me wouldn't allow me to be, because I know I was one of the closest things to this person. So, yeah,
So how long after that traumatic?
I guess you just can't take it. Like, all right, I'll say this. All right, once the funeral and they buried and they got everything squared away, the repast over with, there ain't no more fried chicken left. So I'm gonna give it, long as they got family consoling them, I'm gonna,
So for mine was like, I actually lost, like, we was at the end and I lost like a parent. So for me, it was just like, at the end, I knew it was basically over. You know what I mean? But I'm going through this thing, and the person,
I need you right now.
No, they were trying to be there too much. You know what I mean? So like, give me a minute. I mean, I'm a private person, so I go through things like, I lost a parent. I don't need you to be here right now. I need you to let me take my steps, and then I'll invite you in. But they kept pushing, and I was just like, look, this is done. You know what I mean? So
you ended it.
so you was the.
Sometimes it depends on the person. Most people have a tendency to want to be there for that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
you don't want you're a piece of shit if you ain't.
I can be the hero now. I stepped in and you owe me because I was there when this happened. You know what I mean? But at the same,
Look where he took it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like,
I can be the hero. But at the
Wow.
same time, I think that both persons, like, it forced a person with emotions, like, this shit over, fuck you, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, let's just end it because I need to go through this. You know what I mean? So it depends. But most people, if you gonna leave them, just leave them. You know what I mean? Don't try to hang around.
Say, go on and rip the Band-Aid off and let me get the double healing.
Just go let them go through whatever they going, because you don't need to be a distraction. Now, after I bury this person, now you're going to leave me. You know what I mean?
Now I got to hurt all over again.
Yeah, just go. Just go and call it and be done with it. You know what I mean? Because if like you said, they knew you was going anyway. Yeah. So it
but the human in you is going to cause you to be there for them, though.
Most people will not leave. The natural human reaction they gonna try to be there. And then sometimes it's like, look, you ain't been here this long. You know what I mean? So what you trying to do now? Fuck, get out of here. You know what I mean? So
That's tough.
And then a lot of, like I said, a lot of it is perception. So people see, oh, well, they there for you. I mean, I don't want that. You know what I mean? Just go. You know what I mean? Let's call it. So
You want to keep that energy?
yeah, because it's taking away from my other. It's taking concentration away from me mourning. Now I'm worried about this person or that person. Like, and we ain't gonna do the phony thing. Oh, we together, we happy. No, we done.
So what you think?
About what?
That's that shit.
He going at.
I agree.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
What do you agree with, oh?
What's the question?
I cannot.
Repeat the question for me. It ain't never a good time, but so it is a good time.
Right time.
So when it's a good time for you?
When it's a good time is when I'm fed up. That's the good time.
Yeah.
When I'm fed up, that's the best time.
Yeah, the person.
Time for me to get out of there. I'm gonna head on out. That's
Okay.
the best time.
So is that as soon as the person dies, like she said, after the burial, after the repast?
But it's even worse to me to give them phony love because you ain't.
Yeah,
really
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
You know
But
what I
that
mean?
ain't
part.
phony love because you may really be empathetic. You may really be, you know what I mean? It don't mean you hate the person because you don't want to be in a romantic relationship with
But
them.
when they crying, you gonna hug them like, oh, it's going. I don't see it, man.
But they maybe they're not in, like you said, it's a difference
I don't
between
want
being in love and loving somebody, but they still love you. They just, y'all might not be in love anymore.
What did you just say? You still love him, right? Go ahead. I had to add that. Y'all heard that, right? You can love him, but you're not in love with him. Got it.
Well, we have that I mean, that's understood. That was understood from the previous conversation. What I'm saying is, it don't mean that they hate you because
Facts.
y'all don't want to be together no more.
Right.
Y'all ain't good, but y'all still good.
Yeah, I agree.
And people are more tend to, like you said, when a tragedy happens like that, somebody passed, people are more prone to be more sympathetic to it.
Yeah, they're more likely to be there.
Cause to real talk, when my brother passed, I got a lot of pussy. It was just shit thrown at me, man. I swear, like
Like the shit this
pussy.
nigga
You got the
say.
sympathy.
I'm like,
And he took it. Like,
Was you right? That's what I was gonna ask. That was my next question.
right
So
there,
did you
right
fuck all the pussy?
I took it all. No, for real though. Like, it was amazing how it was just thrown at me. Like, damn,
Amazing.
everybody knew my little brother. Everybody knew
Right.
I was on the news and shit when my little brother got killed and shit. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? Everybody seen me like, oh, damn, I feel bad for you. Let me suck your dick. I hate. Okay, shit.
It's gonna help me feel better.
I swear, man.
Wow.
Like it was I got a lot of sympathy action when my little brother passed.
Sexual
Action.
action.
I did though. I did. That shit crazy that we talking about it because that's true as fuck. People are being more sympathetic. Let me eat some pussy. You okay? Let me open my legs up. You okay?
That's a shine of support.
That's why Yvette let Jody eat that pussy. She was crying. He done beat her ass, and he came in there like, hand it here. She said, I'm gonna clean up, Jody.
Because I had to. Damn, that just brought a little memory in my head. Yeah,
Thinking about spinning the block, going up the way, like.
I got a little some new action too.
He's reminiscing.
Reminiscing, like
It was some new coochie.
Yeah.
that's that loneliness in him right now that's kicking in.
He thinking back like, wait a minute.
No, it was the trigger. I got triggered into thinking about it.
Yeah.
He on his Kanye. I feel like it's still bitches that owe me sex. I feel like it's still.
Yep. Oh, I done spent. God damn it, where is it at?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody owe me some Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of sympathy out there when tragedy happens.
I guess.
Now don't go sacrificing nothing now.
My dog died. God damn. Come on now.
Me had Chi-Chi.
I'm hurting.
This is my dog. Oh, God.
Girl, I got you. Come here, give me a hug. Come here.
Interesting.
What if a man or a woman in a wheelchair spit on y'all? What y'all gonna do? What's y'all next move if motherfucker?
Push their ass in the oncoming traffic.
Ah, damn, that's fucked up.
Stick a broom through their tires, through their wheels.
I'm gonna punch shit up out of them.
Damn, in the wheelchair.
I'm gonna take off a haymaker.
That's assault.
I'm gonna put a haymaker on him and get up
Damn, in a wheelchair you go.
out of there. Yeah, if you cock your mouth to spit, I'm gonna hit him with a haymaker.
That's disgusting.
Damn, it is disgusting.
That's the most.
That's the ultimate
Ain't
form
no
of
sympathy.
disrespect.
Ain't no sympathy for being in a wheelchair.
Niente.
Okay.
No,
The
Are
fuck?
they in a right state of mind? Are they
You
mental?
don't know that.
but I'm
You
not
don't know
gonna
none of
push
that.
him nowhere. I'm not gonna push him nowhere.
In
I'm
the
gonna hit him with a
oncoming traffic.
He gonna think about it the next time. I'm gonna throw that hate because I know he can't come back.
Nigga said he go.
I'm gonna hit him with a George Foreman haymaker.
I'm not answering. I'm not.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna take
Y'all
off.
going down. I'm not
So
answering.
if a man in the wheelchair spit on you, you fucking him up.
I swear to God,
Off rip.
I'm going to cock back and hit him with a haymaker, and
not.
I'm leaving the scene. I'm leaving the
Take
scene.
his motherfucking chair.
I'm leaving the scene up
So
ASAP.
you taking his chair.
I'm leaving. I ain't gonna take him out of his chair. I'm gonna drop him, and then I'm leaving the scene.
Drop him. He
He
already
ain't
down
gonna
there.
fall. He already sitting down.
I'm gonna hit him with a haymaker as hard as I
You gonna
can.
clothesline him out the.
Nah, he gonna think about it next time he spit on him. I'm like, damn.
God.
I'm gonna make him feel it.
Now I gotta get him up out that chair though. He getting out of that chair. I'm coming right behind. He grab the wheels. You getting out of this chair?
But that ain't enough.
I'm taking the chair. Like he said.
So then what you gonna do? You gonna?
He ain't getting the chair back.
He gonna army crawl.
Oh man.
I'm taking the chair. That's gonna hurt him worse than the punch.
That punch you gonna feel.
Nah, that's taking the chair gonna hurt way worse than the punch. I'm taking the chair.
I'm gonna cock back. I'm going in.
Bow.
Then I'm leaving.
sliding.
I'm leaving the
You
scene.
gonna wheel him?
I'm leaving the scene.
Nah,
Whether
I
the chair
might-
fall or not.
I might take the chair.
Y'all ain't shit, man.
I might
But
take.
what
the
you
chair.
gonna do if they spit on you? If he hawked and spit right here and it just
What you gonna do?
And he gonna say
rolled
bitch
down
after
just
that.
like that.
And he gonna say bitch after that.
Fuck you.
What you gonna do?
You skipped me in the line.
Bitch.
And it smell like ugh.
I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah.
And it stank going down your face. And, your nose. And it's the hot kind with the yellow and green loogie in the middle of it.
I'm not fucking with none of them. 'cause
You gonna just
No.
You gonna walk away?
walk away.
You gonna walk away?
You gonna walk away.
Okay.
You gonna pay for you gonna pay
All
for
right.
that shit like a mother. Take off. Yep.
Push your ass in the Ohio River with that
Oh,
catfish and
God.
let it swallow your ass.
Oh God, where did you come up with that shit from?
Random.
Y'all see that video of that dude doing drive-by slaps? He was rolling past in his wheelchair, just slapping the shit out of motherfuckers.
No, see,
See?
I'd have clotheslined him. I'm not taking no
And
credit.
he had an electric wheelchair. That motherfucker went fast too. He just pow.
That motherfucker gonna stop somewhere. You got to stop and turn.
Take your battery.
You got to stop and turn or go through a door or something.
I'm telling you, I'm taking a nigga chair. I'm gonna get behind him, grab the wheels, and get him up out of that motherfucker. You take the chair, he's done. He ain't got nothing else.
Now we know you was talking about siblings. We're gonna revert this back to siblings. What is the most craziest thing one of your siblings done to you?
I ain't got none of that.
You ain't got no wild stories about nothing.
Nah, not no siblings, no.
I don't have no.
Cause I'm the oldest, so
I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, it depends on which side of the family.
I'm the oldest of both.
I really don't. My sibling I lived in Cincinnati. He lived in Florida, so we really don't have a lot of.
Man, listen.
Oh,
you got?
Yeah.
She got some heat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this the one. This when we lived down here. We lived in Delmar Lane, and me and my brother J Rock. He's about 3 years older than me. We used to fight like cats and dogs. First of all, but we was getting ready to go to school. At the time, we was going to Kyle Heights Elementary, and he was ironing something on the bed, and he kind of like jerked the iron at me to try to scare me with it, and he stuck me right on the back of my thigh, and he stuck me right in the back of my thigh, and it had the burn hole, the steam holes, it had the whole triangle. Ooh. When I tell you, I screamed at the top of my lungs. Now, years later, a motherfucker gonna say, well, he did you a favor, because at least when you get old, your booty ain't gonna be wrinkled. You know what? Oh. Yeah. I still got it to this day. You can hardly see it, but yeah.
Damn.
So J-Rock, I owe you.
J-Rock with the iron.
Yeah, he got me with the iron. He got me with the iron. He did. He got me.
Damn.
I ain't got no sibling stories.
So I'm gonna jump into some stories, some internet stories, right? Mm-hmm. First one. Mother sends 2 daughters to fight and they both are killed.
Damn.
They got killed? I thought they got shot and then she fled the scene. So they died?
You send your kids to go fight.
She pulled up with them to somebody's place. Ma'am, this is 2023.
That's
Everybody
the
got
first
guns.
no, yeah, you don't do that. That's the first no.
Never go to nobody else's place. You don't know what they got in there.
Everybody got guns.
Damn.
That's some shit, ain't it?
That's sad.
Yeah, I wouldn't make my kids go back out. You got your ass whooped. Look, let's go practice or something. We done with it. But
nah, that ain't how we grew up though.
I think it was some internet beef.
But in today it's different. You know what I mean?
Is that what it was?
Today is definitely different.
It was some internet beef, if I'm not mistaken, and the mother took them to the people took them there to fight, and they both got shot. Well, apparently they got killed. Damn, I didn't know they got killed. I stopped following the story after the fact that she took them there. Like, why would you? You're supposed to be teaching them better. You're supposed to be saying, "Hey, nah, get off of that." Like, as long as they ain't bring it to your doorstep.
I ain't going to nobody's house. Not doing that.
I mean, but how would you feel as a parent? Like, goddamn, I drove.
I would blame myself for that.
Of course.
Not one, but both. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to kill us all.
That's like that girl in Cincinnati. I don't know the stipulations of it when she got killed in Lincoln Heights, and she came to the fight and no. The girl was fighting the light skinned girl. I don't know what her name is. It happened after I moved, and the girl had a gun, and it was some big. They showed the lady on the news. It was a booger wolf. Like it was a booger wolf, but
booger wolves can fight.
Yeah. She looked like it was somebody's auntie, and they said she beat the girl up. She pistol whipped her, and then she wound up shooting her. Like, you already won the fight. Like, what are you mad for?
What was the purpose of shooting her?
I think a lot of that be the percept. You got the crowd. You got emotions. It's a lot going on in that moment.
Internet beef real though.
Yeah,
because it is. You're more. More people going to see your internet beef than they would if you was to argue with a person one on one, like in person. And that's wild. And they record it. They screenshot it.
And like it stays there.
And then it's there forever. Yeah.
It doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, so you got more beef with the young kids on the internet now than this, you don't even got to go outside to have a disagreement. Like, we used to have to go, walk outside or go to school to have them. They can do it right from the comforts of their own home. So.
And it's more damaging than actual face-to-face combat.
It is.
Because you got more people in your business and, and they tease you about it. Hey, pussy. They tease you about it, and they never let it go, and that's wild. And that's why it's probably an increasing rate of younger people committing suicide, because it ain't the people who was born in 85 and beyond. Because we didn't have the internet. We used to your mama jokes and shit like that, but this generation's skin ain't as tough as ours.
It's definitely not.
Nope.
Do y'all think it's because we sheltered our children a lot more?
Sheltered and coddled them more, we try to protect them more. You got to look at it. We grew up, and a lot of us grew up in like crack era. You know what I mean? Like so we had to figure it out on our own. You know what I mean? We got to go to these streets and figure it out. You know what I mean? We wasn't coddled and Bobby, you good. You participate in this tournament, you get a trophy. We had to finish in first place to get a trophy, or you had to do certain shit. You know what I mean? Now and we looked at that as parents. We brought that with us. You know what I mean? Because now we wasn't protected, so we want to protect our kids. You know what I mean? I want to protect so from this happening. So we seeing it flip the other way now. You know what I mean? So our youth now, a lot of them are not the same parents as we was, because they more used to being coddled. They out here, they on the internet, they doing different things. So
and now we appreciate the tough love that our parents gave us that we thought was abuse.
Yeah.
Just like our kids gonna appreciate the shit we do later on.
Well, let's hope that the kids ain't as soft as they are now. Like something got to shake.
Now this nigga was a genius right here. Man arrested for faking a heart attack on 20 different occasions to avoid paying restaurant tab. That nigga was a genius.
I saw that. But how was they keeping track? How they figured? How they know?
When you see this nigga on TV, like, oh, he did that here too.
Oh yeah,
20 different restaurants.
You see him on TV, and then like the ambulance keep track of it. You know what I mean? So they know like
This nigga faked a heart attack every time to pay for that bill. He the coldest.
Hell no.
But maybe the insurance company did it. Like,
He
we're
got
not
out of
finna
that.
keep paying for these EMTs to come pull up on
He
you every
got out
time you
of
go to
that.
dinner, my boy.
20.
I might try that out.
'Cause I'm just saying, the EMTs getting paid. The restaurant, they getting them out of there. The only person who would probably really have a problem with that is the insurance company, because they're getting billed every time they call the EMT. So they probably dug that out. Like, wait a minute, what the hell are you
But
doing?
then they take them to the hospital for what? To release them?
But they build the companies when
Nothing's
the EMT
wrong with
show
you?
up.
You don't know. Yeah,
They build
you
the
got
companies. So whatever company that is, they build a company.
But if they're taking, well, you're right.
So they don't like directly bill him. So if they come for X, you pay like $150 charge every time the the emergency people come up. That's how it works.
But if they take him to the hospital, they billing him.
If
All
they
them
take him to the
restaurants,
hospital, but
they finna sue the shit out of him.
they're gonna want their money back. But I
Hell
mean, at the point of it, if he did it at different places, you know.
Now this the scary. This I always say. One of my fears is being somewhere when it's somebody else's time to lead the world.
The wrong place at the wrong time.
When it's daytime. Pilot flying from Miami to Chile dies during flight with 271 passengers aboard. Damn. The pilot died in the air, flying the motherfucking plane.
Well, I
But
hope
damn
the
near
co-pilot
300.
got it.
That's tough though.
Yeah, especially if your life depend on theirs.
Of course, it ain't my time to go.
How
But
they go and your life ain't dependent on, like, okay, cool, straight. You know what I mean? Like, R.I.P.
Or a time where you and you know it has me, this mental illness and just to piggyback off that, the pilot who turned the airplane off in mid-flight,
Yeah, I
and it
seen
was
that.
all them people on there, and so nigga, if you want to kill yourself,
Yeah, I
kill
seen
yourself
that.
on your own time. Now you went to jail for attempted murder. How many counts of attempted murder did he have?
it was enough.
Yeah, a whole like you gonna turn the airplane off in mid-flight? Like, what the fuck is? Listen, sir, you want to kill yourself? Do it on your own time.
Yeah, I need a couple minutes alone with him. Fuck jail.
Now I experienced this one. Homeowner refuses to allow a builder use her bathroom. She said, "Go to the bathroom at your house." Now, if somebody's fixing your house, would you let them shit in your toilet? If
If
somebody,
he's working, they're working on your, okay.
yeah, would you let somebody shit in your toilet if they're working in your house?
I would.
It's the guest. You go to the guest bathroom. Don't go to.
Now, see, I had somebody deliver. I think it may have been my refrigerator. Deliver my refrigerator.
Oh nah.
Hold on, they delivered the refrigerator. You know, hooked it all up, did that. Left out. 5 minutes later, come knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell. Can I use your bathroom? What you got to do? Number one and number two. Number two, no. I said no.
Oh well. 5 minutes you could have drove on up the street to McDonald's and.
That's harsh.
See, somebody else said that.
That's harsh.
I should have let him shit.
Yeah.
That 5 minutes you should have drove on up the street.
Because you have to think, put yourself in that man's shoes. You gonna need to shit one day at somebody else. What if you was delivering something you needed to shit at somebody else? What if it ain't nowhere 5 minutes away to go use the bathroom?
It's always
It's some
5
woods.
minutes away.
You get your smoky on there. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But look, so I look on
Easy.
the camera and shit.
He shitted on the side of your house.
Now,
What happened to this shit?
I look on the camera, this nigga that you can see, he got a bag in his hand and he hops in back of the box truck and close the door down a little bit.
Well,
Damn.
I mean, I ain't feel bad.
he got it out.
He got it out, he lived, but nigga, you wasn't about to shit on my toilet.
Raw ass cheeks. I ain't got none of them.
It's during COVID time, so you like, nah, nigga.
no. I no. I stand with you. Nah.
I wouldn't let him shit though. Go on.
You would've?
Yeah, get it off.
You gonna let a
Right.
stranger shit on your toilet? If a nigga knock on your door like I got a shit, you gonna like, all right, go ahead.
Not a stranger.
That's a stranger.
Ain't no random nigga. Like,
That's
I mean,
random.
Like, he brought a refrigerator in there. He had already been in. You know what I mean? Like,
This
random nigga
nigga
walking up
random.
the street like, hey, look, I ain't even opening the door. Like, oh, who?
That
Brother,
nigga
no.
random though.
I'd have hit that nigga with the Bugs Bunny. Nope.
Yeah. Hard as hell.
Nope.
So number one would have been cool though.
Number one, cool. Yeah.
What if he said number one and went in and did number two?
Exactly. And went in and did
Now,
number two.
now I'm standing out the door. I'm gonna punch you right in his fucking forehead as soon as he come out the door.
I'm gonna make your ass with Glade like with some Febreze.
come
You
out there.
said. He like, it don't matter. I got it out of my system now. Catch me if you can.
But you know, normally when it's that bad, it's normally quick. Like you gonna run in, plop. You know what I mean? Get up.
He's gonna come out like
Right.
pee.
But that's probably what he should have said then.
He ain't know no better.
He was being honest.
He was.
Honest.
But I ain't gonna lie. Nope. With the Bugs Bunny. I know how Bugs Bunny was like, nope.
And he was African. I'm like, ooh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fuck my toilet up.
Oh, fufu and goosey soup.
Them seasonings, baby.
A goosey peanut butter.
Them seasonings.
I want some of that though. Have y'all had fufu and a goosey soup? I want some. We gonna go on a trip to an African place.
Do Popeyes. I really haven't had it though. I really haven't.
All right. Y'all know we need to do some reviews.
Recaps too.
Recaps and
The
reviews.
reviews jumping right now since the one nigga that came to Atlanta.
Water
Keith
Whip
Lee.
Podcast.
Keith
We're going to get
Lee.
it and bring it here, order it. We're going to eat it on here and we're going to
we
show
might
it.
be on to something.
Yeah, everybody get your review. Like, this tastes like.
We gonna fuck it. We gonna go somewhere and set up shop. We bringing mics and everything in that bitch.
Or we can DoorDash it and eat it right here. Or that too, whatever. Let's see.
Reviews. We
Reviews,
might be
yeah.
on to something. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be on to something.
Or and do more blind reviews. What do you call those? Blind reaction? Well, you'll know what it is, but you know.
We need recaps too, though. The recaps be cold.
Okay.
I fucks with the recaps.
We down for it. I had a fun fact. I don't know. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with food, but just a fun fact. So this is for people who don't feel as if they have a purpose. Did you know that now it's been scientifically proven that, you know how we used to feel like the strongest and fastest sperm cell gets to the egg first? That's not true. We've been lied to. What's actually true is the egg chooses that sperm cell out of all those millions of sperm, and it sends a signal to that sperm cell to speed up while signaling everyone else to slow down.
Oh.
And that's how it gets there, which explains how you have children with disabilities. But that just goes to show that everybody has a purpose.
So I was chose.
It was chosen. And the crazy part about it is, and I don't want to go get all, woke, but the government is aware of that. And they distract us with things like materialistic shit and working all the time to distract us from what our purpose is. We ain't supposed to have to live in boxes. We're supposed to be grounding, walking on the ground, outside, living in nature. But we are detached. So I just, you have a purpose. You have a purpose.
Facts.
Would you want to live in nature though?
I would. I love nature.
Like, would you want to be out there like caveman, cave woman though, like butt naked out there, bitch, like naked and afraid?
Yeah, as long as it ain't cold. Now, I don't.
Well, it's gonna be cold.
No, it ain't
Eventually.
be cold. No. Go to Miami. Go to Africa. Go somewhere where it don't snow. I'll do
It
that.
don't have to snow to be cold.
Boy,
It can just be cold.
Listen.
nigga in Cincinnati being out living. Oh,
Booking nigga.
Y'all watch Naked and Afraid?
No, I didn't.
They be out there. They be out there, and that's why I said it in the nature, butt naked and shit.
I love nature, so yeah, I'll do it.
you gotta look. Ain't no fast food restaurants.
Nah, you got to catch some shit.
Yeah, I would do that. Eventually, we're gonna get back. We're gonna reset and we're gonna get back to that. I would love that. I would love to rough it.
You can have it. I'ma die.
I'm out there like, yeah, you gonna get this dirty dick.
Why that's the first
You gonna
thing
get this dirty dick. It's cold. Come cuddle up,
That's
baby.
the
It's cold out this
first
bitch. We
thing
butt
he
naked. It's
think
cold.
about.
We need body heat. You gonna get this dirty dick.
Why it gotta be a dirty dick? You
We
can
dirty
wash
out this
You
motherfucker.
ain't gotta be. You can wash your dick.
Where?
There are any
In the lake.
single women out there that wants
In
to
the
do
dirty lake.
50-50.
The rainwater.
Please get at Rio because he
feel
needs
me?
someone in his life
And he
right
wanna
now.
fuck you with a dirty
Do
dick.
you see
No,
the type of
if we out in the
stuff?
nature.
Wash your penis off. Why it's
Where?
dirty? What you been doing
In
with
the-
it?
you said in the
Your
lake.
dick is in the dust. The dust.
In the lake,
Hear
in
this
the
shit?
dirty lake.
I would rather you wash it in the dirty lake than just have a dirty dick.
That's dirty too.
You hear the shit?
Listen, rainwater. We see in the net. We gonna collect rainwater. That's to bathe with.
Yeah, it's acid and all type of shit in that motherfucker.
Hey, listen. I would rather that than a dirty dick. Okay,
You're gonna be. It's
that's
dirty.
BV.
And you-
Only here on the Water with podcast. You talking
I'm
about?
just saying.
I'm just saying they got this thing called the shampoo plant. You can take that and lather it up and rinse
What
it
the
out.
fuck is a shampoo plant?
You not gonna have that in the nature.
Where is it at in
She
nature?
said a plant.
It's in nature.
I have no idea what that is.
I've been lost.
That's all right. I'm gonna tag it. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. It's a shampoo plant. You squeeze it. It's kind of like you jack it off, and it's got this stuff that comes out, and it. Never mind.
Clean air.
Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They know.
You got to do all that before sex, though. You kind of.
You gonna clean your dick off before you stick it in me? Fuck you talking about?
Wait. You think cavemen and women was washing up before
Well,
they
they
had
dicks
sex?
probably wasn't so dirty.
They cavemen. They been out that motherfucker. They was dirty dick. You getting this dirty
They was
dick.
circumcised. They was uncircumcised then.
Uncircumcised, so it
that
was
way
clean.
it was. That's like a dog's dick. Dog don't wash their dick off. They go in the thing, and then when it come out, and they be like peekaboo, you know.
It makes sense. That makes sense.
So
Miss Trimble Gemini, like how we get here?
I have a fun fact.
Let me hear you.
The Bengals are up 21-7 in this halftime.
That's what we do. You understand?
Who they?
Who they?
Who
Goddamn
they?
it. And on that note, goddamn it, thank y'all for tapping in to the Water Whip podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got
Who
those-
they? Goddamn it. You understand me?
Yeah.
We
water whip
Whip it.
Throw your
hold on,
W's
I
up.
gotta.
Yeah, you got to.
left hand, I gotta
yeah,
fix
my
the left,
W.
The left a little different, but
It's for Water Whip and it's for
Water
Woodward.
Whip.
Hey.
No, no.
Take the shit down. Never mind.
Oh no! Oh no!
We got to cut that
the
out.
boys from down the way, TA.
We got to cut that down.
Falcon swoop, what?
You hear me? Shit, the W.
Swoop.
W.
Okay.
W.
Water whip.
That's it. Water Whip.
Yeah.
And we out.
And we
Peace
out.
out. It's your girl
so we
AJ
out.
Monroe, MYS_AJ Monroe.
You ain't
Follow
got-
me. Give me
you-
them 10Ks.
You ain't got to say it. And they ain't gonna be right up under your shit.
I'm just saying, for those who can't read, maybe they blind.
Okay.
They listening to us
They
on
listen.
Spotify.
I got you.
You understand me?
I got you.
Yeah, Apple Music,
Yeah, all that. No,
Yeah.
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcasts. Yeah, that, you know. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Until
You
next
did. What up, though? I'm Rio, and I'm the host of the Water Whip Podcast. If you haven't already, get familiar with the podcast. A lot of dope conversations happen here. A lot of dope topics happen here. A lot of dope stories happen here. Matter of fact, this is where dope happens. Catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and follow us on IG at water.whip.podcast. And I just told you, what you waiting on?